Howdy folks, happy Saturday. This is going to be a post 1 month review on the 6112s up front. For reference, I have 5100s in the back. I was previously running Bilstein 5100s all around, but I wanted to upgrade the front just to see how much they improved the ride. If you did watch my initial video, I did talk about how noticeably more plush and compliant on road. Not that the 5100s weren't, but after having this set up now for 1 month, and for reference, I live in Michigan for the folks that don't know, the roads here suck, especially around my area. I'm in Oakland County. But these 6112s are just a night and day difference in terms of everyday comfort, just driving around, off-roading. The 5100s are great. They're a great budget setup, and I still recommend those for people that not really want to kind of spend the price of these, even though these are, I think, $500-600 more, but I think they're worth it. Yeah, so on road, you're gonna notice overall it's softer and more plush, but it's still very well dampened and very well controlled. I also have Freedom Off-Road UCAs, which are coming up on almost 20,000 miles of use, and they've been nothing short of perfect. I would not hesitate to get these guys again. I grease them every 3,000 to 5,000 miles. I give them 3 or 4 pumps, and I use Amsoil, I think they're whatever their number 2 red grease. But anyways, back to the 6112s. I haven't really been wheeling too much. I got I don't know, 3-4 weeks until I hit the dunes. But I've gone on a couple of dirt roads around here, and I've really pushed it. I haven't recorded it, but I've gone like 50-60 miles an hour just to kind of see how it is at that speed. And these are super stable. Slow speed, crawling, you know, I mean, that's they just work. I think this is probably such a killer combo for most people that are not necessarily like entry level, but like kind of the middle of the road, where you're probably not going to be upgrading to like a resi shock unless you're like super hardcore. This is not necessarily my daily driver, but it's just kind of like a pleasure vehicle, and I have no reason now to upgrade from the 6112s. Once these go, I love these shocks so much that I'll buy them again. They're set on the 3rd clip for reference. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but my measurements, because the Tundras are famous for the lean, because the gas tank, and this is a 38-gallon gas tank, is on the driver's side. So my measurements up front are 39.25 on the driver's side and 39.5 on the passenger side. A lot of people do like a Westcott or Coachbuilder shims to kind of balance that out. Visually, I mean, for myself, I don't really notice a 1/4 inch of a difference. Yeah, I would probably avoid shims if it were me, but if you really want that, I know a lot of people maybe set it at this clip and then put a shim to get a little bit more height, but I think this stance is perfect. I've had these Bridgestone Duelers now for a while. I don't know, maybe 2 months or something, and they've been great. Absolutely no noise. I'm on multiple Facebook groups, and for guys that are looking for an all-terrain tire that don't want any noise and stuff, I highly recommend these. I mean, this setup right now, you know, this is obviously my first truck, but this setup right now is so dialed. It's just super smooth, super compliant. The tires, I do keep those around 38 to 40 PSI. When I've had them up to 45-ish, it's definitely a little bit, since it's an E-rated tire, a little bit of a jarring ride, I'll say. It's very stiff. But at 38-40, it's so smooth. I'm gonna give a couple of my buddies a ride, and I'm like, this truck just floats like a caddy. Yeah, really no other updates besides that. I highly recommend buying the 6112s if you're a Tundra guy. The 5100s in the back, I have no plans to upgrade to the 5160s. Those are resi shock, but it's so small, and you get like maybe a 1/2 inch of travel. If you really needed more travel, I'd still recommend going with the 5100s. I think they have a 5125, that's a 2-inch length travel, or even 4-inch. But I don't really plan to do anything else suspension-wise. When these tires go, I'll probably bump up to a 295/70. But for now, I really have nothing else I kind of want to do. I do go back and forth on the fence, even though it's quite a bit of money to do a Maggie 2650 on this, but The reliability of these are absolutely legendary, and I kind of don't want to tinker with that because I do want to keep this truck for a long time. Not saying a supercharger would impact it, but obviously it would reduce the life of the engine over, if we're talking several 100,000 miles. Also, another thing that folks don't know, I did, if you don't know, I did add a Hayden 679 transcooler, and I've been running it pinned ever since I installed it. We've had now some 70-some degree days, and my converter temps still stay, pan temps still stay in the 160s, and converter temps get up to, like, 180s. I still haven't even reached 190 yet, but it's like high 180s and stuff, and that's kind of driving the truck for an hour, a couple of spirited pulls and stuff like that. But yeah, if folks want to kind of copy this build, this is like just, in my opinion, dialed. I haven't rode in anything else like necessarily with some like serious like maybe like 8100s or like some Fox 2.5s or whatever, but this is, I'm just so satisfied with the setup. So I'm trying to give you guys just another update. And yeah, I don't really have anything. I just finished re-greasing my caliper pins in the front with some slag glide grease. But yeah, besides that, I don't have anything else in the pipeline for now, besides just I'm going to try to get some more off-roading footage and stuff. But if you guys have any questions and want to know anything specific, I know people message me on Facebook and stuff. I try to respond to, actually, I do respond to literally everyone on YouTube. Any setups or questions, feel free to ask. These are really popular. Everyone always asks me for these links. These are now coming up on a year of having these taillights, and haven't had any issues. They're absolutely great. Yeah, besides that, guys, hopefully you have a good, wonderful weekend, and take care until next video.